My name is Laura. I'm the producer at the museum. And this is Leo Burton, and he is a theatre chef.
And what I'm interested in as a theatre chef is to use food as a way to have conversations and to share stories with people. But I'll be beginning with a simple demonstration of how I made one of the breads that will be served with the soup, and which is also kind of a further introduction into this idea of being a theatre chef. So you can put lots of different things into that bread. So I sometimes run a longer event with different people who think about flavours that are important in their lives, and so the bread kind of becomes a little representation of what their life story might have been. But can you pick maybe one event from your life? So it might be, I don't know, it could be someone's birthday, it could be a special day, an event or a memory.
Okay. Time grows wild. So, you're just going outside of the town, you can smell this.
Great. So for a dry herb like this, I'd put about a teaspoon in, I think.
So I work at the University of Sheffield. I am a senior lecturer in geography, and you're probably thinking, how is this geography? Geographers do everything because you are in the world, and we're all about the world and what happens and how we make places. And my particular interest is around food and making community. So I do an awful lot of work in and with low-income communities about how do we one of the things that I feel has happened over the last 25 to 30 years is communities have kind of separated, become more and more individual, and taken on more and more responsibility for our circumstances. So we internalize that and feel like what our circumstances are somehow of our own making. And really, what I try to do in the work that I do with communities and community members is to get people to think about actually what do they bring to the table, but how can we share that? How can we create communications between people so that we can reconnect people?
So I'm a musician, and I specialise in klezmer music, so traditional Jewish music from Eastern Europe. And I guess at part of my life I've also been a chef, and I've kind of given up with trying to be a chef now, because you just can't really do music and food because they both take up a lot of time, and you have to use all your limbs for both of them. I'd forgotten, but they reminded me that I've actually published some recipes of mine and my friends. I actually published in this global anarchist vegan cookbook, which is it's a #1 hit in the global anarchist movements, and also with vegans, because it came out before veganism was a big kind of hoo-ha thing where you can like buy a vegan cookbook in W.H. Smith's. So I thought I'd pass it round because it's a really cool book. It's got 250 recipes in it. They're not all totally vegan, but they're mostly vegan. And it's called Another Dinner is Possible, which I think is quite a nice title. In most traditional societies, food is like the centre of all of our identities. Again, so oh my god, tell me vodka board yet. There's a bite
Just a bit about me. I love food. I love cooking. But I'm not here to talk to you about that. I'm here to talk to you about what I do in my job, which is I manage the Lally Centre. The Lally Centre is a community centre and a food bank and a community allotment, and it's just a mile away from here in Collyhurst. Every Wednesday morning we have about 50 odd people come to our food bank, and then someone said to me the other week, why in 2019 do you need to give people food? I thought, how much time have you got? But my job isn't to be cross about it, although sometimes my job is to say, how can I help you? How can we help you?
It's really nice to bring so many people together who don't know each other and share all these ideas and things that are going on. And I feel a bit guilty that I'm not even from the north, let alone Manchester, but I do feel very privileged to have been invited here. Let's just try that. Vale, bosinke. Good. And then zisinke, vale, boste. Zisinke, vale, boste. Actually, teach this one to kids quite a lot because it's a good tongue twistery one. Vale, bosinke. Zisinke, zisinke, vale, boste. Vale, bosinke. Zisinke, vale.